Goods return under GST. In normal course of business, people buy and sell goods. Some people buy to further resell them while some buy to consume them. In many cases, goods are returned back to the seller. There can be many reasons for returning. What will the taxability of returning goods under GST? Let's find out. Provisions regarding returning goods under GST mainly depends upon the person returning goods, time of returning and taxability of goods. If first, the goods were sold prior to 6 months from the appointed date, and second, are returned within 6 months from the appointed date, and third, goods are identifiable by proper officer, then if duty has been paid on such goods under the previous tax laws, we will check who is returning the goods. If returner is a registered person under GST, it will be deemed as supply and such return will attract GST. However, if returner is an unregistered person, no taxability will arise and original seller will get refund of the taxes so paid earlier. And if no duty was paid on such goods under previous tax laws or they were exempt earlier, then no GST required to be paid subject to fulfillment of conditions. Example, a person buys a dutiable goods on 3rd March 2016 and returns goods on 10 July 2017. If the returner is a registered person, then he will be required to pay tax under GST. Why? Because he must have paid taxes under previous tax and claimed ITC. Therefore, now he will be required to pay GST. The original seller will get credit of GST so paid, thus eliminating losses. If the returner is unregistered person, then no GST will be paid by anyone. The original buyer will get refund of taxes earlier paid. However, if we substitute exempted goods with dutiable goods in the above example, then situation will change slightly. No tax will be paid if returner is an unregistered person, and if returner is a registered person, no tax will be paid if following conditions are fulfilled. First, the goods were removed sold 6 months prior to the appointed day. Second, said goods were returned within 6 months from the appointed day.